What's up guys, Genesis King here, and welcome to episode 23 of our Stellaris Distant Stars Let's Play. In the last episode, we came over to the Quiet Dark system and took out the Dimensional Horror, picked up the research and tech that we could get from that. Additionally, among other things, we did some internal build-up. We did upgrade a lot of our shipyards and star bases to the next level, and I believe have most of them upgraded to Citadel. No, we unlocked Citadel, but we have not upgraded all of our locations as of yet. In this episode, or rather in between episodes, I went ahead and came up here, let's go to our ship designer, and I went ahead and redesigned our corvettes here, changed them to be a missile boat with the Devastator torpedoes. As we saw with the Dimensional Horror, these guys are starting at, or they're at the point in the game where they get melted fairly quickly, so I would like for them at least to get off a salvo of these torpedoes before they are taken out, so hopefully this helps us out. Additionally, came down through here and made sure and upgraded all of the various ships to the most recent tech that we have. Speaking of tech, we are almost done researching our Titans here, and we are relatively close to getting sapient combat AI, as well as hydroponic farms. So in this episode, I think at some point we will go to war up here with the Ryub Alliance of Regions. We have claimed some of their systems. I am letting our influence build up just a bit so we can claim some more systems before we go to war. Something that I missed in the probably 2 episodes ago when we claimed this territory actually, is that we have an unexplored natural wormhole here. So I need to grab one of my science ships and get them up here to explore it. And hopefully that gives us the ability to jump in on another empire somewhere and possibly expand our empire on this side, or, you know, wherever. So we'll go ahead and unpause and bump up the speed. I will wait until all the corvettes do get to the fleet before we upgrade. I do have both of the fleets headed to, what is this, the Zelvenak system, so they should be able to upgrade there since this is a shipyard. Alright, so these two, they are currently at war, and it looks like, we'll pop in here and see what's going on. They are currently bombarding the planet. What's it look like down here? And yeah, there's no way that they're going to be able to take that planet back, so that's a very, very futile effort. We have finished colonizing Wittress, I believe. Yes. So let's go ahead and start clearing off a bunch of this stuff. Come on, there we go. Definitely want to clear the science. Get that going. Where are you? You are actually headed up there, so set you to evasive. Let's go ahead and get you to experimental subspace navigation up there and save us some time. Where are you at? You are here. Let's get you on assist research. Give that a boost. We have an election coming up. I think I'm gonna abstain. And who won? Huskparok. General, okay, and so we get plus 20% xenophobe ethics attraction and pop unrest minus 10%. That will be helpful when we go to war with the other empire over there. You go ahead and explore that wormhole for me. Wormhole has been explored. It connects to the Dressel system. Where is that?
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Why are you not letting me? Oh, just F.
Construction complete.
Dressel. Why am I not seeing it here? That did say the Dressel. Let's pause here real quick. Where are we at? It connects to the Dressel system. Is that in our empire? It shouldn't be. Shulmak. Timut. There's nothing in here named Dressel. Interesting. What tech did we finish? We finished hydroponics farms. Habitability +5. I think naval capacity, I think we are okay. If I could get anything for fleet capacity, that'd be great, because I don't think I can fit my Titans in there right now. As it stands, I will have to take something else out. Food +15%. Don't really need. Sector limit +1. Let's go ahead and just go with that naval capacity. Dressel system. I do not understand why I cannot find. Let's see what else has a wormhole. There's a singularity. Other natural wormholes. What am I missing? Scipion. Timat. Anything down here? There's not. Up this direction, maybe? Falmir. Yonix Maw. Boibos. Oop, too far. Noyan. I may just need to send a ship through it and see where they pop out, honestly. So you go ahead and travel to unknown. Oh, it brings us over here. Interesting. We have come across a psionic entity. The ISS Pobfrathot 3, which is what we just sent through the natural wormhole, has encountered a massive beam of pure energy in the Dressel system. A veritable vortex of psionic forces, this entity should only be approached with the utmost caution. Bafflingly, the Dressel system itself seems to be entirely devoid of any connection to the subspace hyperlane network. Whether this entity's presence has severed the system's hyperlane connections, or if unexpected subspace fluctuations trapped it here is unknown. One matter is known, however: the repeating signal we first registered in the Lethean system appears to originate from Dressel 3. Battle stations. What do we have? We have that. This looks like a pretty nifty system here. Who's opened their borders? The Republican Rixie states. So go ahead and travel back out of there. Interesting. I wonder if we want to send our fleets
complete.
and take that bad boy out. Take over the system. I think we might. Mysterious tanker.
Breakthrough achieved.
Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I definitely think we want to send our fleets in there. And we have Titans as well as ion cannons. Good stuff. Mining network, we can upgrade that. Engineering facility, whirlwind missiles. I can't talk. Now let's go with the engineering facility. We'll go ahead and pause and jump in here to ship designer. And we have our first Titan. Do we have anything? We have the Perdition beam, so that's good. Let's go ahead and auto complete you and see what happens. Titan bow, Titan core. I guess we don't have much of an option here. What do we want to go with for the aura? Minus 20% shield hit points on enemies. Destabilize fire rate minus 10% for enemies. FTL inhibitor. Or I'm sorry, subspace snare, technically speaking. Inspiring presence plus 5% fire rate. Tracking plus 10. I think we'll go. Let's go with that. Shield capacitors is dandy. Although we want to go with, I think we might go one auxiliary fire control. We'll save that bad boy. And we will go into our fleet managers here and add a ship to the fleet. We will add a Titan. And just the one. Let's see. Do I want to have a Titan here as well? Let's hold off on that. And speaking of that, that reminds me, I did want to come in here to our policies and edicts. In between episodes, I realized that we had our war doctrine set as excuse me, as defense in depth, and that gives us a plus 10% home territory fire rate, which is fine, but we haven't fought any wars in our home territory. So I think we want to go ahead and change that to rapid deployment, so we get 25% boost to sublight speed and 10% across the board to weapons range. I think we will go ahead and do that, and that will be just fine. Let's pop over here, and I believe, go ahead and make you here, and let's get a Titan assembly yard. There we go. So by the time our fleet gets here, we will be able to build that Titan. And actually, speaking of that, let's go ahead and get you to come here, and you to come here as well. Actually down here, that is. So that we can jump through that wormhole and take out this ship here. And we should have plenty of minerals that we will be able to reinforce our fleets very rapidly if it does happen to take out a lot of our ships. Where are you at? You are right here. Okay. Trade deal has expired between the Orassian Bloc, Serama Coalition, a research agreement. Okay. That is just fine. I'm okay with that expiring. You were yep, you are up there. Alright, there's nothing really for our construction ships to do. We are up to 256 influence, so I think we might go ahead and make some claims up here. Go ahead and take that, that, and that is all of our influence. Lovely. Yeah, let's take that.
Scientific breakthrough
Make the claims.
achieved.
Alright, we have finished Sapient Combat AI. And let's keep going for the upgraded science. I always do that.
Construction complete.
What do we got here? Upgrade you. Yeah, get all this science upgraded. I don't want to upgrade the food quite yet. That's fine there. Those planets are fine. Let's get you upgraded. You are not working anything. Well, you're working it, but you do not have a building there, so let's get that going as well. That was there. Let's hop here. A lot of upgrades here as well. Build me a mining network. Up here, let's go ahead and build a science lab. Actually, gene clinic. Let's go with a gene clinic. And all right, you don't need you on the food. Let's get you down here, and let's get you with that. Let's go ahead and build you a science lab and get you going on where to go? Mining network. Okay, are my fleets in position yet? They are. Okay, let's go ahead and go here. And they are going to jump over here. Let's go ahead and slow the game down. There are our long-range weapons kicking out. Look at those lances. Looks amazing. Looks like he is all shield, so hopefully this goes fairly quickly. I mean, we're on slow, obviously, but, you know. And our fleet may have not been optimized to take out something with pure shields, because that is minus 75% armor, so yeah, maybe it will work out. Entity silenced. With the destruction of the malevolent psionic entity that had been sealed in the Dressel system, our science vessel should be able to safely explore this unique section of space devoid of hyperlanes. Excellent. And what did that do to our fleet? We lost some corvettes. Corvettes, a destroyer. Alright, you guys go and heal. Same with you. Which should mean you Oh yeah, you guys are gonna heal there. Okay, cool. That is just fine. What was it we were doing in the middle of doing? Science ship, go ahead and come over here and survey the system. Got a size 21 Gaia world, so that is good. What else do we have in here? Let's go ahead and bump that speed back up. Too fast. And let's go ahead and get a construction ship headed out here so that when the time comes, we can get going on whatever is in there. Abandoned terraforming equipment. Since our initial settlement of Witcher's Prime, several anomalies in the planet's biosphere have been discovered. The ecosystem is unstable and has not developed according to projected models for a world of this type. Our scientists suspect outside tampering, and these suspicions have now been confirmed. A few of our colonists have stumbled upon a large underground terraforming complex that was built thousands of years ago. The equipment was apparently deactivated in the middle of the terraforming process, leaving the planet's biosphere in its current unfinished state. If we supply enough power, we should be able to reactivate the machinery. There is no telling what the end result will be like, however. Who could have built this? Let's go to situation log. Is that what it's going to be? Research that real quick. We have a construction ship coming here. Where are you headed?
Special project complete.
Void clouds. Let's watch but not
Situation
interfere.
log
That is perfectly
updated.
fine. And we are now up to +4 influence, so that is kind of nice. You know, I'm really tempted to break my defense pact with these guys just to get that extra influence. They are pathetic. We would definitely be able to handle them. Let's see. Friendly. And obviously, yeah, they're pathetic, so they would never attack us.
Anomaly found.
We have an anomaly in the Dressel system. Of course we're going to reach that. We have not had an anomaly in quite a while, because most of the systems we have explored are owned by another empire. You are here. Let's go ahead and get you to upgrade and reinforce. You go ahead and upgrade and reinforce. And that should be building. Nope, Titan Assembly Yard is still coming up. So we're kicking out a bunch of destroyers and battleships, and this one will kick out as soon as we finish our Titan Assembly Yards. Subject integration has begun. The Vord technocracy started to integrate the regime of Nefan. Interesting. Alright. Marvels of Medicine. The ISS Pobtharat 3 crew have identified the derelict tanker in orbits of Dressel 2 as an advanced medical research vessel. Its construction suggests it was created by the same aliens who built the Wormhole destabilizer in the Alethian system, and, like the station, it has been abandoned for quite some time. While most of the tanker's data systems have suffered irrevocable degradation, Hoskarag has recovered the molecular structure for a remarkable neurogenerative agent from on board. The agent appears to work via transfusion and should serve to significantly increase the generation of neurons, axons, and synapses in its recipient. If modified to suit Orassian neurology, this agent should notably improve the learning capacity of any Orassian Claras exposed to it. Fascinating. So, tech research gain, neural tissue engineering, and neural tissue plus 30%. Okay. What was I doing? I do not remember. Those are upgrading. Oh, we did not take a look at our ion cannon. There we go. Save that. I'm surprised we haven't got our level 5 armor research at all yet. Interesting. 5,000 to 10,000 damage. Good stuff.
Complete.
Okay. So you go ahead and build me a starbase in there. Non-aggression pact between the Ketelan Star Pact and the Arc Masonic Union. They're nowhere near me, otherwise I would recognize those names, so who cares? We have upgrades here, it looks like. For that. Upgrade you.
A new conflict has erupted.
And who's gone to war? The United Neurani Autocracy has declared war on the Zelvan Order again. Interesting. And I do have my borders close to you, correct?
Superior.
Nope. I do have them closed. We have that upgraded.
Been made superior.
Alright, and then you... are you building the Titan yet? Who did I give it to? I don't even remember. Let's go to Fleet Manager. You.
Construction
Boom.
complete.
And we have our first Titan coming off of the assembly yards. And I would also like to
Scientific
build...
breakthrough achieved.
Let's upgrade all you and get an ion cannon going. I think that'll be nice to throw in there. What did we finish? We finished naval capacity. Let's go ahead and pause. A lot of stuff coming in right now. Habitability plus 5%. Tomb World. Ooh, we can get Ascension perk. How long is that going to be? 50 months? Neural tissue engineering. So leader experience gain plus 25% and leader level cap plus 1. I think that will be worth our time, and it's only 20 months worth of research. A trade deal has been proposed. The Zum Union gives us 6,000 minerals, and we give them nothing. If you want to give me minerals, man, I'll take that all day, every day. You go ahead and build me mining stations. And build research as well. Let's take a look at this Gaia. Ooh. Etherian stone, a lot of research, a lot of minerals. What do we have here? Hazardous weather is minus 10% habitability, minus 5% happiness, but 20% energy credits. That will be nice. I think we will... Yeah, I think we'll colonize that. We will have to redo our districts, but it will be okay. Both of you guys... Actually, let's wait until... Oh, we're paused. Okay, I was like, that is not making much progress. Derp. Unpause it, man. Unpause it. Alright. So, I think I'll go ahead and get both of these guys to move up here. Get in orbit up there. To prepare for the war with the Ryub Alliance of Regions. What else do we have? Is there any situation logs that... let's go ahead and dismantle that equipment. I don't think we want to do anything else. Closed border. The Alpha Hierarchy has closed their border, and the Zelvan Order has closed their border. Of course. This time, you guys, you are going to be on your own fighting them. I will not be jumping in to save your butts like I did last time. Where are you headed? Wow. All the way up there? Hey, sure. Sure. And I definitely am not going to end this episode until we get that Titan online, although it will be 3 years and we are coming up on time. What else can we do at this point? Let's see, we have more influence. Let's see if we can make some more claims over here. So, if we take this system here, we could cut their empire in half and isolate these territories down here to the south, which I don't know if that would be to our benefit or not. Plus 8 minerals would be a nice system to take, so we'll go ahead and claim that, make claims. Who has pieced out? The Ryub Alliance and the Alpha Hierarchy. Okay, so they took those 3 territories right there. The Ryub Alliance has started claiming systems. I believe they claimed some in the last episode as well. What did we finish? Engineering facility, so even more science we can get going. Kinetic weapon damage would be nice. Mod points for our robots. Super cheap, let's do that. Terraforming complex dismantled. Our scientists have finished seen to the safe dismantlement of the abandoned terraforming complex on Witcher's Prime. We still have no information on who built it, but the equipment is remarkably advanced. It should provide a welcome boost to our own research into terraforming methods. 500 society research gained. Let's see, what did we finish there? We'd finished physics labs, that is correct. Synchronized defenses, energy weapon, jump drive. Let's get that jump drive going. Ryubilini Alliance is again claiming territory. So I wanted to get that that Titan off of the line before the end of this episode, but I think that is going to have to wait until the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed the content, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't enjoyed it, give it a thumbs down. That you are more than welcome to do that. Leave a comment down below. Give me tips, strategies, anything you've liked that I've done, anything that you haven't liked or that I have done wrong. As I've said in previous episodes, if you would like to name any of the ship classes that we have, feel free to leave that in the comments below as well. Share the video, help other people find the channel, and if you do feel so inclined, please subscribe to the channel. With that, I will talk to you guys in the next episode. Later, everybody.